think one of the things that makes my job difficult is the fact that these folks, the caregivers and the memory impaired patient as well, think that they can still manage by themselves and they don't need any help. One of the things that is that I see on a regular basis is they talk to their adult children and they will say things like, everything's fine, we're doing really well, your dad and I are really getting along fine, and that is not the case. I had one woman that used to give her paperboy a $100 tip every single week, and if I hadn't been there seeing her, her family never would have known that. And I think, and of course the paperboy wasn't gonna give it up. You know, he's getting more than a new bike out of this. But I really feel that families do not believe that their mom and dads really need additional help. They just think that they're gonna live just like they've always lived for forever, especially when one is diminished and the other one is the caregiver. It becomes extremely difficult for them because it's the caregiver sometimes that we worry about even more so than the patient. They're overwhelmed. It's an extremely stressful situation, and it's very, very difficult for the kids. Some of the tough conversations are regarding driving and that their parents are just no longer safe in their homes anymore. And sometimes we have that with the children, the adult children, and sometimes we have it with the spouse. Remember that the spouse sometimes is the one that is depending on their diminished partner to drive. A lot of these women have never driven before, so it's the fact that they are frightened about losing their independence, and it is a fearful time for them. And yet they do not want to admit that to their doctors, to their children. They want to continue just the way it's been, and they do not want to give up their homes. So many of my families do not want to leave their home, and I think they think in terms of assisted living as some horrible nightmare snake pit. It's not that way anymore.